Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have a rematch that we saw the other night. Spurs hosting the Pacers. It's a neutral site game. The Pacers are 2.5-point favorites. The over-unders at 232.5. The Pacers are minus 135 on the money line, and the Spurs are plus 110. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. They played already a couple days ago, and the Spurs kicked the shit out of the Pacers 140 to 110. So Wemby came to play in France. Lineups are supposed to be Halliburton, Nembhard, Mathurin, Siakam, and Turner. Paul, Castle, Vassell, Barnes, and Wemby. And I said that the other day, that I was curious to see if he was actually going to bring his A game because he's playing in France, or if they were going to get waxed. Head-to-head, these teams are 5-5 against each other. The Spurs have beaten the Pacers the last two times they played them. The road team is 6-4. The underdog's on a 2-game winning streak. The underdog is both 6-4 against the spread and 6-4 on the money line. The over is 6-4, and the over at 232.5 is 5-5. The Pacers, I say this all the time, are one of the more consistently inconsistent teams because they'll go on a winning streak and then they'll get blown out by 30, like they did against the Spurs. And then if they bounce back and win by 30, I would not be the least bit surprised. 244, 211. 217 and then 250. 10-point loss to the Cavs, didn't cover. 11-point win over the Pistons, they did. 13-point win over the Sixers, they did. 30-point loss to the Spurs, they did not. And they're 8-2. They're 8-2 against the spread, and the under is 6-3-1. The Spurs are 4-6 in their last 10, 4-6 against the spread. The over/under is 5-5, and the over has hit in their last 5 games. 244, 252, 235, 250. 14-point loss to the Grizzlies, didn't cover. 28-point loss to the Grizzlies, did not cover. 21-point loss to the Heat, did not cover. 30-point win over the Pacers, they did not cover. Now, the million-dollar question is what Jekyll and Hyde version of the Pacers is going to show up? Because after getting embarrassed by 30 points, you'd like to think that they're going to put up a better performance than they did the other night. I'm going to take the Pacers on the money line again. I will take the Pacers laying the points, and I'm going to go over. And if this comes back to haunt me again because the Spurs have a ridiculous game, so be it. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.